You recording?
Yeah.
Doperino. Probot may be gone. Let's try
R.I.P.
let's try this instead.
I keep on saying pee-pee, and my character keeps on saying pee-pee. Who's saying pee-pee?
PP.
Peapot.
Urine.
Alright. Probot is gonna be a lost cause. As I'm figuring out the music, who wants to go over what happened last time?
Forget.
I was not here, so I can't.
Did child trial. Oh,
Yeah, we did the final trial in
Devil's
that
trying
room.
the
What the?
ice ring.
Yeah, that part. When we did the final trial, we came back. We found the codicil or whatever as a reward for completing all the trials. They fill you a frozen place. Nibble's eyes are blue. That's Cliff Notes.
Does anyone remember what happened at the last bit of last session?
Oh, the whole place shook like something big landed on top of it.
I'm sure it was nothing.
Am I hitting square?
I think that was
And
it.
there we go. And all of you have
Exhaustion.
1 point of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Can everyone hear the music?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Is it coming from Probot?
No, it's coming from the Roll20 window.
Sucks because I had music lined up. It's okay. Oh well. So Gail, you did not miss much. I think you remember doing your trial, and there were people doing another trial the last time that we ended. But last time, you found that a bunch of people went into the trial in the bottom right corner, except for you and Lux. And
Kronos, maybe, because he's still here on my screen.
Kronos actually had gone into that trial.
Oh, gotcha.
I think actually he went into that before we ended last time, but I think you weren't there at the end of last session. I think you had to leave a little early.
I left. Yeah, I think I left like 30 minutes early.
Yeah. Kronos definitely went in, but he wasn't here for last session. But right now he looks like he's T-posing.
Fair.
You had some more interactions with Ukuma, the walrus, and Ukuma, essentially the group, more or less convinced Ukuma that you all were friends of the Ice Maiden, the Frost Maiden, O'Real. And
What the
you all,
fuck?
aside from, I don't think you or Kronos went in, but the trial on the bottom left was the last trial to be finished. 6 of you went in there, did that trial. You came out and you stood at this door here, and you noticed that as as the people who did the trials approached the door, essentially there was like a mechanism in the door that began to light up as each character approached who had completed a specific trial. And once everyone approached this door, the whole mechanism lit up. It was almost like a snowflake shaped gear that began rotating, and the store opened to present another room to you with 4 uh, big ice slabs um, that had kind of like, I guess, like poems for each of the trials. You
Sorry,
press
where are these ice slabs in this room right here?
no, this room to the south. But you guys didn't really mess with those. You pressed on to the next room where you found the codicil. It's this room, by the way,
Gotcha.
down further. Um, you approach the codicil. Valen seemed very excited about it and demanded that she have the book immediately, which you guys were kind of like hesitant to give it to her. But I forget who held the book. I think it was Vorn.
Yeah.
Uh, you held it open for her, and she eagerly opened it to a page and began scribbling stuff down into a spell book of hers. And she taught herself a spell out of the book, essentially. Um, Nevertheless, you guys learned the Codicil of White, which is, I think I posted it in common. No, posted it somewhere. I think I posted it in D&D chat. Sorry, you learned the Realm of the Frost Maiden. That's what it's called. I'm just going to reply to myself. I'm just going to pin it. And in so many words, Valen said that this is what you need to get into the giant glacier, um, which is your next stop to get to Ythrun. And the last and final room, I believe Lux was the first one there. He found shattered parts of what looked like ice sculptures um, of like human bodies. Very odd. Um, when Nibbles stepped into that room, her eyes grew blue and really she stopped. You could see like she stopped breathing, or rather, when she exhaled previously, you could see like a puff of smoke coming from her mouth. But after she stepped into this room, no longer is that puff of smoke coming out, but she is still living and breathing. And after Ophelia stepped into this room, she completely froze solid into a someone almost resembling the body parts that are strewn about the floor.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that happened.
but Valen came over and dumped a potion on her, and now she's feeling okay.
It's like
Uh-oh.
petrification, wasn't it?
Yes, she was petrified.
Ice petrification.
At least we have a
Ice.
cleric with greater restoration in our party, right, guys?
Yeah, right.
um, Shortly after those events happened, there was a sound from above you that sounded like something alighting onto Grimskull, which is this uh, sort of tower that you are all currently in. And you realize you haven't taken a rest in quite some time. I think another thing we found out last time too is that despite some of these trials seeming like they were taking days, 10 days, when Lux stood back and waited for people on the other end, they only were gone for just a few minutes. And so while some of the effects of these trials didn't transition once you came out of them, um, now you guys are all feeling very lethargic and you all have a point of exhaustion. It's been a while since you rested.
Yes. Don't think we've rested since
You
we
said
came to
the
the
rest of
island,
the
right?
party was in the middle of another trial right now? Is that what you said?
They completed that.
Okay. I'm just trying to catch up on where the party currently is.
It's to the south.
Just in here.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's a few doors going further down.
Are you moving Amon, or is Amon's spirit here?
I'm moving him. Amon goes, I feel like exhausted.
I thought his name was Cronus.
Cronus,
Man's talking
sorry.
a lot for a cardboard cutout.
Well, forcing yourself to stay awake for days on end just so you can go to your job would make you exhausted, wouldn't it?
You know it.
Um,
You said the room that Ophelia went into was like back here somewhere?
No, it's further south,
Oh, is it
further
this room?
down. Yes.
Wait, who's in it right now then? Buddy Boy? Is that
Oog is in there.
is he alive or is he not alive?
He's alive. He's walking around just fine.
for now.
Nothing happened to Lux when Lux went in
I'm
there.
spinning in circles. It's just a room. Maybe a good room to rest in.
I mean, if you guys are curious about something like that, you could roll. I guess roll a history, but it's gonna have to be a semi-good history roll.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh boy, I'm not gonna be. I'll still roll, but
Oh,
I'll just go
there's-
natural 20. It's gonna be easy. Easy.
There's a couple points to be connected here.
Wait,
What
wait,
did I
are
say?
we rolling for
What
something?
did I say? I just said I
If you're
just simply
curious-
roll a natural 20.
If you're curious why something happened to Ophelia and Nibbles when they walked into that room, and not anyone else who's been in that room.
It's a sexist room, guys. You remember the sexist fire?
I think
Oh
you
yeah.
connected the dots. Neither of them got burned when they put their hands in the fire. That had the
This room
frost
seems
maiden.
to be sexist.
Just call the Frost Maid, not the Frost Dude, I guess.
If you don't wait, I'm gonna. Can I shapeshift into like a female?
Yeah, you can if you'd like.
Yeah, don't watch. I'm
Dude.
trying to.
Do you do like genitals and
For
all?
tits.
Yeah.
Well, the only thing that makes me a female is my genitals, right? So they don't have to see that. Yeah.
As you shapeshift into a woman, nothing happens to you in this room. Might be something a little more going on here.
I feel slighted. This is happening.
So something did happen to Ophelia when Ophelia went in, as opposed to it being the opposite before, where
Alright,
Ophelia
finish
didn't
it
get
in person.
burned, whereas everyone else did, and now Ophelia did get petrified, whereas no one else did. Is that what I'm?
Yes,
Oh, interesting.
those dots have been connected.
I grow my balls back. Let's get out of here.
Let's go upstairs.
How
Or
about
should
we
we
rest?
rest first?
I think going
Yeah.
upstairs is a bad fucking idea.
I should definitely try and rest first, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys take 10,000 points of damage? No.
Understandable.
I have 2 HP left.
Yeah, actually.
No. I mean, after I calculate the 10,000 damage.
Oh, gotcha.
So, are you guys going to rest in this room, or
I think we should rest in the room adjacent to the
Yeah,
frozen
I'm
body
gonna
room.
slowly walk out
The one up here.
away from that room.
Oh, the bottom room's the frozen body room. This is the frozen body room.
yeah, that's a frozen body room.
So do you want to rest in this room right here? This is a pretty big room.
Yeah, but I mean, we want one of the smaller room if it's cold and we're resting.
Oh, I heard music for a second.
Oh fuck! I saw the
Yeah.
shield guardian got a heart attack for a split second. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then I realized.
There is music playing in the Roll20 client. I don't know if you have your web browser music
You might have to
on.
turn your manual volume settings up for Roll20. I had to do that.
Did you queue it
Unfortunately,
up in the bot since?
I queued it up in roll 20. Unfortunately, the bot isn't working.
I'm just gonna use what you had on last week, or what you linked in there.
Yep, that's fine. That's what I would be playing right now if I had the music. So
You feel the beat.
to remind you guys, that room that you're in is the one that has the tablets of ice.
We should probably rest somewhere, not in these funny working rooms.
We just keep looking in the funny rooms we don't want to be in.
Haha.
I think every
Let's go
room here
back
is
to
going to be funny.
where the. Let's go to where we killed that giant or whatever.
Well, again, I think we didn't want to go upstairs, just in case there's something up there.
Well, we're
What
not
about
going
this little
upstairs.
What
Upstairs.
about
We're
this
just
little
going.
alcove over
And
here? What
A
is
point of
this?
a point of exhaustion.
kinda
is
like a
pretty-
jail
pretty
cell.
bad.
Oh, so I can't actually go in it.
You could.
Oh,
Does the walrus have a sword?
Yeah.
Two of
I
technically I
think
could
that's
rest in jail.
Oh, that history check should have been at disadvantage. Not that it really changed much.
oh
Just
well.
because exhaustion.
Yeah, that is true. Actually, the walrus does not have a sword. It does look like the walrus does have a sword, but it's actually the dude fighting the walrus that has the sword.
Something's fighting the walrus.
Let's go help Akuma.
Akuma keeps sliding about.
Hey,
Maybe we should
Akuma.
leave him to the
Akuma,
room.
where does Akuma sleep?
Oh, I just sleep wherever I want to sleep. You know.
Is it pretty safe?
Well, I mean, sometimes there's visitors. Sometimes
Villain,
there's
make us one of those huts
us?
again.
Oh, that's true. She could, couldn't she?
Valen, she's like leaning against the wall. Vorn wasn't too nice to her last time. And she's like filing her nails, and she's like,
I wasn't too nice to her. I gave her what she wanted. I just told her not to
I'm
do
pretty
anything
sure that
fucking
was
funny
ooh.
with it. It's the rest of y'all were being dickheads.
I didn't even talk to her.
I suppose I can make you a hut.
Pulls out her like carpenter's hammer.
Let's not
Yeah,
make it
that's what
in.
she does.
Let's not make it in here because Akuma might accidentally crash into it.
Yeah, I was
mean,
gonna say we
he's-
might want to leave this room to him and let him just do his thing and go to one of the other rooms.
Like this jail cell.
I think this is a good
Yeah.
room. There's nothing. Try to investigate. Is there anything wild going on in here?
You can roll investigation.
Oh, I'm not.
All your ability checks are at disadvantage anyway because of the exhaustion. You don't
Okay.
sense anything interesting in this room.
Okay.
So Valen
What?
begins to make the cast the spell that makes the hut. Boop. It's this big. Everyone get in.
Ah,
The 10-foot radius. I think it's actually this big.
Fits
And you guys
just
want to hear?
perfect.
If I could glove.
So 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the hut.
I think we're good.
Have the show guard and stand guard outside.
Okay.
have him play dead.
What's happening?
As you guys walk into the hut, it's still very, very cold, but it's actually very comfortable and dry, unlike outside where it's kind of like directly exposed to the icy air. and all of you begin emitting your body heat and warming up the hut.
No body fart.
No guarantees.
Are we doing a
And
long rest in here?
you guys may long rest if you'd like. As last time, you were able to see through the walls, but anyone outside cannot see in.
Long rest, baby.
Do. Okay. Is there anything you guys want to do before your rest?
Beat the shit out of Probot.
Yeah, let's kick that guy out of here.
Yeah, I'll have to find another bot. It's funny, I was just using it yesterday. So the
Nah.
first hour of your rest is by uneventful.
It has been a minute. Remember, I only sleep for 4.
That's true. During the second hour of your rest, your shield guardian stays completely still. Oh, Probot's playing music?
Periodically.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
I've
really.
just had it muted.
Yeah,
Should I
you may
kill it?
want to just. Yeah, just get it out of the chat.
Put it out of its
Die.
misery.
Yeah.
Boom. Get that shit out of here.
Mercy
I was
kick.
like, damn, this Roll 20 song actually is pretty bad. It's got this random like jittering in it. Anyway, second hour, your shield guardian actually notices um 3 druids begin walking in.
3 what walking in?
Druids. I don't know if your shield guardian is to be stealthy or to
What's a twig in front of it?
The idea of it was just kind of actually I probably should have repositioned it. It's supposed to be just like right there, like in front of the.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. They speak briefly with Akuma. Did you have your shield guardian's orders to be quiet, or what's your shield guardian doing?
It's general guard thing that I like. I probably should have clarified that. Like when I have guard, it's just like a set. Like it just
Stays there.
yeah. Or if it's like any danger's done to it, then it'll like wake us up.
Okay,
Not danger, damage, or anything like that.
fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
He rolls dice ominously.
The druids begin walking by. They don't seem to take notice or care of the shield guardian that's there. They begin walking towards the room that had the codicil in it. And
Yeah, bro. I'm sorry. Been
you're
watching
fine.
the game. That's ridiculous.
Several minutes later, your shield guardian can detect these druids talking to Akuma, and they don't sound too excited. Sound a little upset.
Okay. How many hours is this in?
This is about 2 hours in.
Oh, okay. I'm still asleep.
The druids take note of the shield guardian, and they begin like summoning something.
I think most of us are still asleep right now, aren't we? Or
Yep. After a couple of minutes of summoning, 3 polar bears appear,
Oh boy.
and they slowly move towards the shield guardian.
Mm.
And at this point, I'm gonna have everyone roll for initiative.
Is this with or is this with disadvantage or?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you guys are still exhausted. It's okay if you guys like restored your HP because you're probably gonna eke out this encounter.
I got
And do we
Disadvantage,
have
right?
Yep.
I
do we
already
have the
did my
+3 or whatever from Oog?
There we go.
Yeah.
only if you're within range.
I believe everyone's in a hut.
I don't even know where you
I'm
guys
at the
are.
edge of the hut though.
Oh
Don't need
my
you there at
god.
all. You're
You're fine.
you're gonna be up and to the right. So we're gonna do that and that. Yep, it just cancels out. I think that's everyone.
That should be.
Gotta
Yeah.
readjust my spell so I don't remember what they were at. I think they're at 1.
So first up, the polar bears move up to the shield guardian and they begin sniffing it.
they're just hanging out. They're friendly polar bears.
He's not supposed to take any action until like he's damaged, so he's just standing there.
They're not gonna move up yet. Next up is Oog. You can make a perception with disadvantage, Oog, to see if you notice anything in your sleep.
Alrighty. I'm probably just still snoozing. It's all good.
Yeah, no, sleeping
I
soundly.
perceive my dreams of a fine smelling disc food.
I think actually Nibbles is first, but that'll be your turn then. Nibbles,
Yeah,
you
it's
can
all
make
good.
a perception with disadvantage. Yep, cancels out. Nibbles, you begin to stir, and you're kind of in that mode where like you're awake, but you haven't opened your eyes yet, and it just seems very, very still on the other side of that tent. But that is your turn. Adol, if you'd like, you can roll perception with disadvantage.
Alright.
You are also sleeping soundly.
Hell yeah.
Next up is Vorin. The Shield Guardian. We'll have the Shield Guardian do something before you do your thing, Vorin, if you'd like.
Um. Did when they were sniffing, did like they touch it at all?
Yeah, I'll say they did.
All right, which one was it?
The middle one.
All right. Um. Nah, I don't think that's a good enough reason to have it just knock the fuck out of it. I'll just roll my perception. I have advantage on it, so that'll cancel out.
All right. You are also awake at this time, but your eyes are closed, and that is your turn.
Okay.
Next up are the druids, and they begin to move closer. Um. Do. And yeah, that's all they're going to do. Next up is Gale. Roll a perception with disadvantage if you'd like.
Okie dokie. Oh, disadvantage hurts.
Yeah, you are awake, but your eyes are closed, and that is your turn. Next up is Lux. Perception with disadvantage. Still asleep. And Ophelia. Perception with disadvantage.
Is there a roll? Oh, there it goes.
You are awake, but your eyes are closed. Next up, does anyone not take a turn? I think I get everyone in the initiative round, but just wanted to double check.
I think so.
Yeah.
This polar bear, the one in the middle, its hair on its back stands straight up, and it looks at the shield guardian, gives like a roar, and they're going to begin attacking it.
Nice.
Um, I think a 26 is going to hit, but I don't think the other one will.
AC's a 17.
So one of them deals 12 damage. One of them deals 7 damage. So that's 19. And one of them deals 9 damage. So that's 28 damage total. And I was probably at the full HP.
Yeah. Okay. So they all hit? All three of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
They all tried to take a bite and then slash at it with their claws, but only the bite on each one of them connected.
Gotcha. How much damage was it?
28 damage total. Piercing.
Okay. Oh, fuck. Okay.
Next up is Nibbles. And Nibbles, you hear this. You're fully aware of this sound of mauling outside of this hut. It does not sound normal. And as you open your eyes, you can see that druids and polar bears have surrounded Vorin Shield Guardian. What would you like to do? All
Okay.
right.
I was about to say.
Terrifying pseudo dragon.
I was about to say, what kind of roar?
Sounds like my little dog.
I think everyone who's asleep is automatically going to fail that. And everyone who's awake is going to hear it. But regardless, you are successful with waking everyone up. Anything else, Nibbles? Um, you can draw a shape that's like a porygon. I don't know if you can see that. If you go into draw shape, which is like for me, it's the third one down on the bar on the top left.
Did you just say Porygon?
Yeah, porygon. It's a porygon too.
You've been playing Pokemon since?
I've been watching a lot of Pokemon videos.
Yes.
You should be able to click that and drag the boxes if you need to. Oh, you're gonna try and conal the enemies. I understand. Okay, let's see.
The,
So it's going to be
it's the polygon one, and then you just like click your 3 points, and it draws the triangle for you.
yeah.
So it'd be like that or something.
Yeah. And if you're perched on top of the Shield Guardian, you can direct it so it's not going to hurt the Shield Guardian. You can select it and then hit the delete key on your keyboard. It should get rid of it.
There you go. Good job.
Got one of those secret lab chairs. It's quite nice.
Hell yeah.
Came within 3 days.
Oh, hell yeah.
Must be nice living on the mainland for shipping that big shit.
What to
So
draw?
let's see if, let's see.
Each one of these big squares is what, 10 feet, right?
10 feet. Yeah.
Doing my character out so I can actually see more of the map to draw one. Then I'll just put one down.
Yeah, that'll work.
Assuming it's something like that, probably. Oh, is it 2 separate ones? It is. Okay, never mind.
I think it's going to be like that.
Yeah. Okay, back in the hut.
So Nibbles, what aperture do you want to direct it at? There's probably, if you fly, well, what are you trying to do? Okay. There's probably a world where you could hit if you like. Normally, when we do cones, we're not like doing them aerially, if that makes sense. But if you're in the air and you're beaming it down, I think there's a world where you could hit everything. It's kind of hard to do that when we're like on a virtual tabletop, though. Maybe some other virtual tabletops handle that better, but yep. So they have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, shoot the cold energy at the polar bears. Brilliant.
Get all my d20s here. Ooh, a lot of damage.
Oh, that was actually, those were some pretty good rolls. Those were, every single one was except for the 3 was like an average or above.
Good. And what's I'm trying to remember what your spell save DC is. I think that's something I give to you though. I think your spell save DC for that is always 15. Yeah. So let me pull up these character sheets. And it's a con save. So 45 damage. The first polar bear is going to die. The second polar bear is going to take the hit and be pretty bloodied. Same with the third polar Blair.
The Blair Witch
And
Project.
Blair Witch Polars. And then the druids. They also take damage, but none of them seem like they're too terribly affected by that frigid air. Yeah, is there anything else? Is that your turn? Next up is Ugin. You are now awake.
Like I'm awake and can do actions awake?
Yeah. You see outside
Alright.
the tent there are a dead polar bear and 2 other polar bears and some druids surrounding Foreign Shield Guardian.
Okay. Does that mean I can't even get out?
No, you can.
How would I go about that?
Slide between the legs.
Artemois, Shield Guardian.
You can share the same space as the dead polar bear, and you can share the same space as the Shield Guardian, so long as you don't end your turn there.
Okay, so I have to go like that.
All right.
Okay, I see. And the first thing I see is bloody polar bear, right?
Yeah,
Alright, I'm gonna attack a bloody polar bear to get him out of the way.
sure.
Okay. This is a normal strike. Swing a bata bata.
It's gonna be a miss.
Damn. Swing again, bata batter.
Another miss.
Damn. I'm too tired, guys. I
I'll try hit.
drunkenly swing twice, not knowing, like in the haze of tiredness. And then when I fall over from still being too tired, I hit him with the butt end for 6 damage.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Next up's going to be Adol.
Okay. I'm also still exhausted, right?
You are, but you are now awake.
Okay.
Any ability checks you make are going to be with disadvantage, but attacks aren't affected here, I don't think.
Gotcha. Ready? And is this the one that's still alive?
Yeah,
Okay.
there's 2 polar bears that are still alive, but that is one of the 2.
It's the one I can actually see. So. Okay. I'm just gonna attempt to shoot a firebolt at it.
Sure.
Do I hit?
You do hit,
The damage.
and it's
I
barely
already
standing
did.
on.
Need this motherfucker. All right. And with that, I'm actually gonna just move right here. No, I shouldn't. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna stay here. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Fair enough. Next up is Vorn and Shield Guardian. Vorn, you are now awake.
Okay. The one directly in front of the show guard's like bloodiest looking, right?
Yeah, for
Alright.
sure.
I'm gonna have it attack it.
All right. That's going to hit. That's going to kill the polar bear there.
Hell yeah.
You get one more attack.
And then I'll have it swing on the one to its left.
Sure. That's going to be a miss.
Oh no.
Can you roll me a damage? Even damage goes to you, God damage goes to Nibbles.
Don't punch Nibbles.
Nibbles, you take 9 bludgeoning damage as the Shield Guardian rears to hit the other polar bear and uses its fist over its head, but accidentally skims you.
Just like an elbow back.
Yeah.
Okay. I will slide up between the show guard's legs, and I will take
Yep.
a stab at that polar bear.
Sure.
Advantage. Where's that at?
Ooh. Beautiful.
Hell yeah. I'll sneak attack it for
I'll add-
refrigerator.
I'll get my Drake to add some bonus damage to that.
All right.
Oof,
That's
wow.
going to be
Nice.
more than dead.
Hell yeah. What was that? 31
And-
points of damage. With some
Yeah.
fire on it.
Yeah. So normally, your sneak attack would deal, when you crit, I think it deals double the dice on the sneak attack as well. But it's going to be dead with everything there, so.
Yeah. Okay. And then I will scoot. I can still move the show garden, right?
Yep.
Alright. I'm just gonna have it move like right here behind this one.
Fair enough.
And then I will
I think this one's going to be able to get an opportunity attack on it.
That's fine. I forgot to give it some health back anyway, so knock yourself out. Not just
Shields
go.
up her hand and like a sickle made out of ice conjures into it, and she's going to attempt to attack it with the sickle. 19 to hit. It's going to deal. Need my d4s. Shouldn't be telling you what dice I need.
It's fine.
I don't even know what a D4 is.
3 slashing damage and 3 cold damage. So 6 damage altogether.
Okay.
Next up are the druids.
What? They do
I
that?
think all of them are going to be dicks and place. I could be such a dick. They're
I'd
gonna
say do
place.
it, but the last time you said that, you dropped 2 fucking dragons on us.
Be a dick.
So.
Do it, Stents.
All
Choose
three of them.
violence.
All 3 of them are going to drop 3 5th level moonbeams on your shield guardian.
Mm.
And I'm just going to do
I can
that
build
here.
another one, right?
What happens if I cast darkness as a reaction?
Is darkness a reaction?
No, I don't think I can cast spells as a reaction, can I?
Unless you, I think you'd need a feat.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know feats off the top of my head. If one of them allows you to do that, but you need to make.
Warcaster allows you to use. I think you can cast spells. I know you can do cantrips as a reaction. You might be able to do leveled spells as a reaction, but I know either way it can't be like an area target spell. It has to like target just one person.
Yeah, you can target
Yeah.
one person as a point of darkness, and then it moves with them.
I'll need your shield guardian to give me 3 Constitution saves.
Okay. I just click Constitution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So it's going to take. Let me get out my trusty calculator. That much plus. That much plus that much. Oh, wait a sec. That much plus. That much plus. That much. 69 radiant damage. Nice.
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 Let me do this math real quick.
Yep.
How do they kill her?
Hmm?
I'm doing something.
Oof. Okay.
The next step's going to be Gale
Can I
and
let me
Drake.
edit it?
Gale and friend.
Yeah. You are now awake.
Well, at the very back of this thing, I don't have a lot of vision. But what
You
I
hear
can
the
see,
combat outside.
yeah, I can see one asshole right here, and that's the asshole I'm attacking.
Okay.
So I'll take a shot at that one. Oh, wrong character sheet. There we go. Oh boy, I hope these guys aren't immune to cold damage. Wowee, we're off to a gate. Oh, this is the day it's gonna be. Okay, this is how today is gonna be.
Let's roll a some damage on that. Ophelia, you get hit for 15 damage. 11 piercing, 4 cold. As Gale misknocks an arrow.
We're even now. We're even for all the
I'm resistant to cold.
fucking.
That's
Produce
right.
flames.
So you
Yeah.
take
They produce
13
flames to the
damage,
back of
Ophelia.
the head.
So 13?
Yeah.
Mhm.
For some reason, it almost seems like Ophelia is not taking the maximum amount of damage from that cold attack.
Sussy.
If she was resistant to cold, she wouldn't have gotten frozen.
Okay. Round 2 this time. That's a
That's a
bit
hit.
better.
Yeah. Definitely a hit.
Ooh, that was almost max damage. No, I think that was max damage. Yeah, that was max damage. And just to be on the safe side. I'll add an extra 3 fire damage to that. So
Sure.
14 piercing, 6 cold, 3 fire.
She's now bloodied.
Okay, and then I'm going to take my Drake's turn. Is it 30 or 40 fly speed my Drake has? I have to double check this. 40. So can I make it? I can't see anything.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah,
Let's see if I can fix that real quick.
I can see what Gale can see, but I can't see what my Drake can see, which I mean makes sense, but
Boop. Boop. About now.
now I can see. There we go. I can just get within range. Yeah, that's all my movement to this one right here.
Sure.
And he's going to do a bit of biting. Ooh, I may have rolled with advantage by mistake, but
It's
I guess
okay.
I think both those
18's
hit.
gonna hit.
Why did that roll with it? Oh, it rolled with disadvantage. Weird. Wonder why. Nine piercing and 1 fire damage.
Alright. This one isn't bloodied, but damage is damage.
And that is going to be my turn.
Next up is Lux, and you are no longer asleep either.
Okay. Which one of these is everyone been attacking?
So
One
this
on-
one in the middle, probably the one you could see immediately, appears to be the most bloodied, most banged up. I actually forgot to. I got to roll for both of their moonbeams to see if they persist.
Keep concentration.
Yep. Okay.
I'll attack him, or one
Yep.
just south of me.
Sure. That's a hit.
So again.
All right.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there are no allies in your range to hit with that natural one.
Unfortunately.
Anything else?
No, that's it.
This thing's still alive. Next up's going to be Ophelia, and you are most certainly awake.
Real quick, you said that we had our health back. I got that
Yeah.
down. But did we have our spell slots back or
Yeah, you could have them.
okay. Should have asked that
I have,
earlier.
I have a feeling it's not going to matter.
Yeah. I was just wondering. Is there only one person left?
There are 3 people left, but you can
Oh.
probably only see one person.
Yeah.
The one in the middle seems to be the most bloodied.
I see this one right now.
Fair enough.
I'm just going to produce flame. Whatever. On the
Okay.
top one.
Fair enough.
This is with disadvantage still?
No. Well,
No?
it's not spell attacks, it's just ability checks that have disadvantage right now.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, 11's not going to cut the mustard.
Damn. That's a shame.
I like that cut the mustard.
I've never fucking heard that before for some reason.
It would be stents.
Where'd my thing go up?
Sorry, that's really not gonna raise the yeast. My bad.
Anything else, Ophelia?
No.
Next up is the dead polar bear and the nibbles.
Go, Nibbles, go.
Yoki.
polar bears actually poof when they're dead because they were summons.
Yeet.
Spoilers. 16 is going to connect.
Please kill one of them so one of these moonbeams will fucking go away.
Pew pew.
Please.
Oh yeah, I forgot there's moonbeam. I should have just moonbeam back.
There's 3 of them.
Okay. She is poison. Next up is Uruk. She's also bloodied now, Nibbles.
It's coming over here so we can have advantage.
Oh, yeah.
And he will advantageously strike the bitch.
Strike a bitch. Yeah,
Strike a bitch.
that's gonna connect.
Oh, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna strike a bitch again.
That's gonna kill her.
Oh, yeah.
How
Oh,
you
she
wanna
has to
do
make 2 con saves.
it?
We're just going quick and dirty. Slice, slice, and we're gonna do like a sliding maneuver where we slide across the ice like a walrus that I watched
Yep.
once
With the
to
katana?
get. Yeah. But whoops, not over there. I'm gonna come over here to this one and butt the bitch.
Alright.
Kapow. And we're gonna smite her with a level 1 smite since I
Fair
have the
enough.
slot. With the bow.
It's a big smite.
It's a big boy smite. And that's it.
Alright, she's now bloodied. Next up is
Gotta make a
Adol.
con save for the smackaroonie.
Yep. She succeeded.
I'm gonna move on up here. I'm just gonna come right here next to Warren. And which is the one that's bloodied?
They both actually are. There's one south of Lux and one next to Oog and Shield Guardian. One south of Lux looks a bit more banged up.
Okay. One sec. Fuck it. This is still a disadvantage, right, for anything. So I'm gonna.
Just stability checks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
just
doesn't really
ability
matter.
checks.
I'm gonna cast Tasha's Mind Whip on the weaker of the two,
Sure.
and we'll see how that works.
She has to make a intelligence save, which she's gonna fail. So you can roll your 3d6 psychic damage.
Hell yeah. Fuck it. I'll take it.
She is still hanging on by
Oh
a
my
thread.
god, dude, what a
But
bitch.
she also has to roll. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's all I got.
Vorn, I'm gonna need another con save from your Shield Guardian as it starts its turn in the Moonbeam.
Oh no. Oh.
However,
Yeah,
seems
health.
like
Health first.
yeah,
Please.
it seems like the Moonbeam isn't as strong as it was when it was cast on the Shield Guardian. However, a failed save is going to be a big hit. Just needs the one. There's only one Moonbeam now. 21's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
21's gonna do it, but you're still gonna take 16 radiant damage.
Yikes.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have it punch the fuck out of the one beside it.
Sure. That's a hit. Okay.
And
Still
another
up. And another one.
Another one.
Ooh.
one. Ooh.
No, that just misses.
That's
It's
27?
a not 20, yeah. I consider nat 20s to be all the successes. Yeah. This one is gonna die from that. How do you want to do it?
I'm just gonna have it pummel it into a bloody mess into the ground beside it.
Surprisingly, when you pummel this druid, the moonbeam dissipates.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna spit on it and I'm
Yep.
gonna run up to this one.
Sure.
And use my rapier on that one too.
If you move one more square south, you can have advantage.
Oh, yeah, let me do that then.
Okay. All right. Yep, that's gonna be a hit.
Okay.
And how do you want to do this one? Because this one's gonna die too.
I'm gonna just run it straight through its back. Then I'm gonna peek over its shoulder and be like, "Oh, hey, Lux."
And
Sorry,
as you do that,
that's not bad.
Ukuma just glides on by, like casually looks over, and then continues gliding around.
Oh,
You guys
fuck.
are now out of initiative.
Oh yeah, we didn't have to fight Ukuma. Cool.
Back to bed.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, you guys can return back to sleep, restoring everything,
Okay, I'm
and
gonna dip out now since it seems like a better point.
all right,
All right,
peace.
catch you later.
Oh, see ya. I didn't know you had to leave.
Yeah,
He's dead, Jin.
Um, just woke up for a spot of murder. I go back to bed.
after the next 2 hours, Warren, you wake up. On rest of that's uneventful. Is there anything you want to do for 4 hours?
Loot the bodies.
Move the bodies. Where would you like to move them?
Loot the body. Well, put them
Oh,
on
loot
a
them.
pile somewhere.
Yeah,
I'll move
yeah,
them and then loot them.
Sure.
Like down in this corner, just like right outside of the.
Yep. Roll investigation. Let's do this.
I'm rolling really good tonight. Did I get 3 crits that combat?
You find a total of 31 silver pieces on all 3 of the bodies. You find their ice sickles, not an icicle, but an ice sickle. But when you pick them up, they melt in your hand.
Okay.
Um, aside from that, they don't have much on them.
That's fine. I'm going to. Let me see something real quick.
Sure.
How many people are here? 7?
Yep. And Villain.
Ah, fuck her. She's being sassy for no reason. How many people are there? 7, and then villain.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just going to go back in and gingerly just slide 4 silver into everybody's pockets while they're
Aw.
asleep, and then I'll keep 3 for myself.
You're like the Tooth Fairy.
Yeah, start pulling your teeth out and just putting coins in their mouths. You like that?
You're like fair trade.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, no, that's gonna be it for me.
At the end of the 8 hours, the remaining people, you guys all wake up and you find some silver in your pockets.
Wow, the silver fairy.
How much?
4.
Oh,
Well, fuck you. No more silver for you then. For you to be ungrateful about it. That kind of fucking attitude. Oh.
sorry, I had a real interesting yesterday. Kind of got frozen.
You guys are no longer exhausted. And Villain's hut disappears. Surprisingly, Oog is now T-posing.
Oh no. It's spreading.
Why'd you say it like
Because I was like half yawning.
Oh.
I'm not sure what it sounded like, but
It sounded like the way that pint guy talks in his videos.
oh.
It's so hot. Like that's what it sounded like.
You guys heading upstairs?
I think we
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
All right.
You don't
Let
want.
me-
Didn't we see the walrus talking to the druids?
They're dead.
No longer. They're dead. I need to collect everyone so I can drag you over.
He's just the walrus's dumbass just standing over the bar. He's like, "That's a weird place to sleep." I'm like, okay.
We're back down into the bottom left quadrant. I think that's everyone. Yeah. And again, you see the these statues that look like the Mephits all staring at you at the top of the steps. Their heads slowly follow you as you ascend the stairs.
Hmm.
So,
Would you-
is there another? There was another path up this way, wasn't there? Like another
Yep.
set of stairs somewhere.
Indeed.
Or was that it? Over
It should have been like
here?
to the side,
Down
Yep,
this way?
that way.
to the left of us.
Yeah, I see him. Well,
Yeah, there we go.
I think we all heard that noise earlier. Maybe we should be a little more sneakier if we go up, or do we want to go up?
Do you want maybe you, Vorn, or myself and you want to go just check things out first, and then we can come back?
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Some bro time. Yeah, that was my thing. I was gonna stealthily ascend the stairs.
Okay, so who's going up? You?
And
I'm about stealth.
Gale.
Myself. Yeah.
Gale. Alright. Oops. Instead of dragging Gale, I dragged it down to G10 thing because it wasn't on the correct layer. So you guys, I guess you guys are going to stealth it up.
Yeah.
Both of you feel stealthy as fuck
Oh yeah.
as you begin to climb these stairs. And we're in the top left quadrant now.
Okay.
As you walk into this room, the first thing you notice as you're climbing the stairs, you look up at the ceiling and it almost looks like a forest of icicles hanging. Some of them are almost like 8 feet long. Like these are like some hefty icicles. Along the south wall, you see an enormous throne made of ice, and it's decorated with carved images of winter wolves and mastodons. You see across from the throne to the north, there's an open doorway.
Does anything in this area look, out of the word for it, like disturbed recently? Like Is there sections of the ice that look like may have been
Scuffed
cracked
or
or someone stepped on it or anything of the sort?
Roll investigation.
Oh, investigation, oh boy. My perception is good, my investigation not so much. Not the worst thing. It's above average.
get that a lot.
This floor is pretty smooth, and it's very hard to see if there's anything that's been disturbed recently. In your investigation, you do note that the door is actually broken off the hinges and is strewn about the floor, but it's hard to say when that happened.
Well, is there any... So with those icicles above us, are they like every section of the room? Or they more like concentrated in certain spots?
Is there like a clear path to where we could walk and avoid the?
I was gonna say don't want to be underneath those things.
Yeah.
There are a ton, but there are visibly ones that are larger than others. How about this? Roll me a survival.
Oh, I can do that.
Oof.
Ready for the natural one? I know I am. Hey, it was natural one, but with another one beside it.
Both of you are able to discern that uh, these things are actually creatures hanging
What the
from the
fuck?
ceiling.
Mm.
They're
I would
standing
like to
very
go to.
still.
I would like to go to G7 stents.
Yep.
Battleship attacks G7.
G7. All right.
These are like the 8-foot long looking ones.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck are those things? I don't like those.
Um.
They're like
So
shrimp.
you guys would both recognize these as piercers, and
Piercers.
um, piercers usually you guys would know. Vorn would probably most definitely know, living in the Underdark, that they would cling to the ceilings of caverns and large subterranean passages. Um, but when they're completely still, they completely blend in with natural rock. For some reason, these are piercers that look like giant icicles. Another interesting fact that you guys probably would know, are that piercers is actually the larval form of ropers.
Mm.
You just said two things that I don't know.
I think I
You
know
guys
what
know what?
ropers are.
Yeah,
I vaguely recall them.
Or are those like acid things or whatever? That
I'll
we
show you
saw?
what a roper looks like.
I've heard that name before. Are they like those creepy under? They're like stalagmite. They got like tentacles and shit.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, those lovely looking things.
We do have a lot of ropers on our map, Othello.
Oh yeah, the hentai monster. I saw these in one of my copies of Play Window.
You
That
probably also saw these in
that
the Underdark.
that poor elf girl.
However, these are the piercers that you would most commonly recognize. These, in fact, do look like icicles, but they are staying completely still.
Can I discern like which part of them is hanging closer towards us? Is it like the mouth pull or is it like the tail end of it? Do they hang by the neck or by the mouth?
Um, Give me a sec. They're hanging by their tails.
Okay.
So the most lowest point is their mouth.
Okay, what do you want to do about these?
Well, do we want to try and take them out, or do we want to try and go back and just tell the rest of the party first?
I don't quite remember how these things move once they're disconnected from a ceiling. Like, do they just lay there like that? Like that picture?
You guys know that they move very slowly once they fall.
Maybe we have time to do this, and I'll pull out a copy of Play Wendell and thumb through it, and it's gonna be a it's gonna be a piercer, but it's just like Shibari bondage wrapped. Which makes no
These
sense because
things-
it's got no limbs.
Well, more importantly, I'm curious if we disturb one, will we disturb the others? Because if we can just take them out one by one,
Yeah.
I feel like if we both were to attack one at the same time, we might be able to do something.
We might be able to. We have to just try and do them one at a time. And the rest of the guys are right downstairs. Like, if anything, we can just holler down if we need them.
I was gonna say-
we'll be able to outrun these things. I'm pretty sure. See how easy we can pick them off one at a time. I mean, you're the bow boy.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll try and take a shot at this closest one, Stance.
Sure.
See how well this goes.
Get my psychic daggers.
I was
ready
gonna
to
say,
throw.
do we want to attack at the same time?
Yeah, that's probably the best bet.
We will do just that, as I'm about to roll a natural 1.
I'll plant my feet on these steps.
Never mind, I rolled a natural 20.
Give myself advantage and throw a psychic dagger. Where is that shit? I've set me attack options. Okay.
I don't know if this thing has much HP or not. We deal that much damage if any of those hit. I'm assuming a natural 20 hits. That's why I rolled damage, but
And that 20 does hit.
Does it 21?
21 also hits. Let me see something real quick. That much damage plus that much damage plus that much damage.
31.
You hear like a shriek as the closest one falls to the floor and writhes and then dies.
are they the ones disturbed, or are they...
You see them quiver ever so slightly.
I'm gonna slap Gal on the ass as hard as possible and see if the noise will fucking wake him up.
It echoes.
Slap, 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 slap.
And from downstairs, you guys hear that.
Do we maybe want to try and just, like, take care of... I would just take care of these ones right here.
That one so we can get to the door.
And then
look
we
around
have a
the door.
pathway to the door, yeah.
Yeah. And it's closer to steps too, so we could just like get back down them real quick if we needed to.
That's true. I think we'll do the same thing again then to this one, Stance.
Sure.
See if we can cut ourselves a path through there. Ooh, not
That's
sure.
gonna
60.
hit.
Both a hit?
The psychic blade does not hit.
I did pretty good damage at least. 16.
This thing
points.
writhes on the ceiling and screeches, and the other ones like kind of let out a screech as well. It looks bloody, but it's not dead and it's not coming off of the ceiling either.
Does that give us a chance to
I was gonna say, if it's gonna sit there, I'll fucking...
go again?
Yeah.
I'll fucking do it again.
We'll fucking do it again.
Both of those are gonna hit.
I rolled minimum damage. 8 damage.
You slowly begin to creep closer. This one falls off the ceiling, but these other ones begin to creep towards you.
Oh, there's more in the corner I didn't see.
Is
Vision
there
doesn't extend that far.
the door right there? Is there like a lip on the top of it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait, if they're fucking
Oh,
moving
they're
now.
still moving. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I thought they were all
With
gonna move
every, they have 5 feet movement, so every attack you take, they're gonna
move.
move essentially.
Okay.
Okay. I
I'm
think that we might be able to out DPS their movement there.
hit the closest ones first.
Yeah.
So we work on this one, this one, this one, this one, and then
Oh
that
boy,
one.
this is gonna be a lot. This is gonna be a lot of dice rolling.
Well, I'm gonna do. I was wondering if like the door had like a ledge on the top, like
Yeah.
so like we could maybe like dash up under the door, and then it would have to like crawl down the wall through the thing and up and over to get across to us. But
If you'd like, you may certainly try to do that.
I don't know what's in that other room though. I don't want to get
That's a good
pinched, so
point.
let's just take care of these.
In a pinch with some piercers.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the closest one out. Then this one. It's just
Or-
inevitable to one of us. It's rolled a natural
Welcome
one.
back, Fred.
Fuck.
you say fuck and you turn around and shoot Foreign square in the face with an arrow.
Can it just like glance off my cheek? Like, please, don't let it stick in my head. It just turns around and assassinates me.
It does. It does. This is some Looney Tune shit where the arrow like goes forward and then just 180s in the air and goes back.
Yeah.
Can you roll damage on that?
Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be max. It was almost.
16 damage for him.
Oh my god. Where does that put me at?
The arrow like fired backwards.
Oh man.
Since when we finished our long rest, do we heal or no?
Yeah, you do heal.
Okay.
Man, I lost my temp points too after that shit. So.
Oh no!
Okay.
It was a misfire. Fuck.
I'm just gonna hold my face. You fucking dickhead. And that's gonna piss me off so bad. What I'm gonna do is, they're going to use 3 charges of my ring. And fire one here, here, and here.
Sure.
Where the fuck is that? This is in here, but I'm pretty sure. Okay, there you go. I probably didn't need advantage on that. Turn that off.
They have to make dex saves.
Yeah, half damage on a.
What's the spell save DC?
Oh fuck, what was it? Oh, it's a
15 dex
15.
save.
Yeah. I'm hoping their dexterity is dog shit since they're just crawling.
Well, only one of them succeeds. The other ones take full damage.
Okay.
Which is that much. They begin to get closer.
Alright, let me go first this time. That way, if you accidentally fucking kill me, we'll at least get an action out of it. Throw one here. Play on my feet, give me advantage.
Yep. That hits. And that's going to fell it. Falls to the ground. Writhes.
Alright, I'll take a shot at this one and definitely not roll another natural one then.
Yep.
Okay, good.
Thank
Okay.
God.
That's
I was
just
waiting
hit.
for it.
That one also falls to the ground. The other 3 get closer.
Check something real quick. Do I have anything I can? Okay. No, okay, I think we're good. I had something, but I don't think it would have been worth. I don't think it's worth a spell slot. Okay. Fuck, I guess we're just gonna go again. Do you want to go again this time, Vorn?
Yeah. Yeah. Same shit.
I hope that everyone down below just heard the echoing fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one's not bloodied, but it's not dead.
I can sneak attack that.
Okay.
Oh, you can, yeah, because you have the fucking.
Even though one of those was minimum damage, it's enough to kill it. Falls off the ceiling and writhes.
That's good. I'll go for this one then.
Okay.
Oof, I don't think a 13 does.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Unfortunate.
Moving up, moving up.
Why am I the one steady aim?
Dude, it should be a fucking. That should be a ranger ability. I feel like it would make sense, but I guess because I get fighting styles instead.
Says Gale as Forn positions his feet to steady it.
Vorn's like resting his arm on my shoulder or some shit, like lining it up.
Yeah.
I'll let you go first again though, because I think you have more chance to insta kill them than I do with sneak attack damage.
Yeah. You've already hit this one, right?
I tried to, but I missed.
Oh,
I fired
okay.
and I missed.
Yeah,
I fired again. I hit something, but it wasn't what I was aiming at, so I guess I missed.
All right. Oh yeah, that's a crit. I got the plus.
Yep.
I got the +6 loaded before anything else on that roll. Sneak attack that one too.
Yep.
Oh
That
no.
one's.
How is that? How is that only? Oh, it didn't double the sneak attack.
Oh yeah,
damage.
you gotta
Yeah.
roll sneak attack one more time.
That's right.
And that's definitely gonna kill. Because it only had 2 hit points.
Oh my god, you've rolled 8 3 times.
Gale, there's one left that you can see.
Okay. That we can see.
Pat you on the shoulder.
I
It's
think
all you,
that'll
buddy.
Oof, these rolls have not been great, but it's not bad. Damage is damage.
I wish Amon was still doing a kill counter. I would have patted the fuck out of my the babies, the piercers.
Actually, is still alive and it's moving towards you.
Oh, it does 15
Menacingly.
points of damage. Okay. I'll let you go first again then. I just took a shot, so it's back to you.
It's like that. You said just it's moving towards you menacingly, but it's so slow. It reminds me like that scene from what is it, like Kung Pao or whatever, where she's like chosen one. She's running, and then it pans back, and she's further behind than she was the first time. I'm coming. All right, same shit.
That's a hit. Still alive. And that will kill it. And you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
are out of soft initiative.
Soft.
Soft.
Kinda
Okay.
Kind of like Gale's ass.
Thank you, thank you.
You're welcome.
Looking around the room, does anything else look like it's gonna come to life and try to bite us?
Roll perception.
I will also be scanning.
Doesn't look like anything is around.
As you can see, take a bite out of Gale. It's me. I'm the
You're
one
gonna
taking a
keep
bite
this
out
going,
of
man.
Okay.
Okay.
Guess we
Well,
could move up into the
wait.
room then.
Out of curiosity, can you see past this point that I'm pinging? This is the very edge of my vision. Can you see past that point?
No.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was just me.
Do you have dark vision?
I do not. But was it dark in here? I'm not sure.
I mean,
It is rather dark in here, but I'm not gonna restrict it.
should I be able to see past that? I have 120 feet of dark vision.
Yeah, you probably should. Let's fix that up.
Cause that right there.
I think
is
the
60.
last time
Yeah.
I had to make characters, I had to do it in a hurry. I think you had 120 dark vision prior, but
Yeah. Okay. I was wondering why a lot of things are like hard to see. Yeah, there's nothing else in this room past where you can see that I can tell. that's
Well,
solid.
let's get going.
All right, I'm just gonna creep up and look around the corner. Kick this
As you-
fucking piercer out of the
Um,
way.
If you want to look up what's up here, I'm gonna start because it looks like there's edge of my vision up there. You'll be able to see better. I'm gonna take a look at this throne or whatever it is down here. Is there anything significant about it, Stens? Anything weird or out of place, or does it just look like a chair?
Um, looks like a throne. It looks much bigger than a throne that normal people would sit in. Almost giant sized.
Is there anything
And
behind it?
roll investigation.
Pain, pain. Where's investigate? There it is. Natural 2. Here we go. Never mind. It was a 13.
It's pretty dark back there, but you like reach around and like poke your arm back there, and you feel something, and you pull it out, and it's actually a potion of healing.
Oh, that's handy.
And Vorin, as you poke your head around the corner, you see a room containing a bunch of wrecked furnishings. And the furnishings kind of resemble what you would expect to see in like a bedchamber. You see like a bed that has been broken and shattered across the floor, and like a broken chair and dresser.
Oh, someone was playing World of Warcraft in here. Uh, yeah, that's it though, just furniture. What's all this white shit up here? What is that? Just snow.
Uh, so there's also that you see that that's actually a staircase to the right, top right, and that leads up further still.
Oh, this? Okay. I was talking about all the white shit that's over here. But I guess
Yeah,
that.
that
Yeah.
is snow.
So that I could deduce that that staircase probably leads outside.
Yeah.
There's snow like in here.
Mhm.
That sounds like the top of the tower. Um, what floor are we on anyway? If I could
Are
remember
there any
from where we came in.
windows? Are there any windows around here that we can see out, or?
Well, the rest of the
There are no windows.
room looks empty. Let me walk out
Actually,
into it.
there are two very large windows. Sorry, beyond the throne, these are kind of like big, large, open, just openings, and you can see out uh, these. But as you look out, it just looks like below you. You have to climb a very long way to get up to this point. Below you, it just looks like a sea of fog.
Oh,
Um,
so we're high up.
yeah,
Well, I mean, I wouldn't know that because I didn't look out the window. But I just walk out and step out in the room.
yeah, sure.
Do that little fucking hand gesture to Gale, like the coast is clear kind of bit. And just step out.
Are there any more icicle piercers in this room?
There doesn't appear to be.
Meanwhile, I'm rubbing my cheek like, man, a potion of healing would be real good right about now.
Oh, what's this? Oh, it just appeared in my hand. Would you like this, good sir?
Not right now. I'll be fine. Maybe. This shit really fucking stings. Uh, keep moving up out into the room. I mean, I might as well just explore it. Fuck it. I'm gonna come look over here around this door. Is there anything in here?
More furnishings that you would see in like a bedchamber. There's like a bureau with like a mirror and like um, a table that kind of looks like where someone would like fold clothes, but it's all like smashed on the floor.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's just more of just
More of the
rubble
same.
behind here. Okay.
Mm-hmm. As you pass the stairs, you can feel a cold gust of air. These stairs definitely lead outside.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna call. Well, I'm gonna at least try and get the rest of everyone to come up here. I'm gonna summon my shield guardian to me. Just gonna start moving towards me.
Is there anyone that doesn't follow up the stairs? Very well.
Thank you.
You guys are now in the top left quadrant of the map. You can now see the throne and all of these dead slug-like creatures on the floor.
Penis everywhere.
I'm gonna poke it with a stick.
You may do so.
Kind of hoping we missed one. It's like, ah! Scares the shit out of her. Yeah. Yell around a corner, the coast is clear. Stairs lead outside. I think that's where, I don't know, Big Birdie maybe.
Big birdie.
The rock.
Do you smell what the rock is cooking?
God damn it. Waiting on it. Kind of do the same. Like, scout up the stairs.
Sure.
I don't want to go all the way outside. I just want to go up until like my head's peeking over like the lip of it.
Give me one sec. You begin climbing the stairs,
Yeah, you
and
want to come with me?
as
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was gonna ask if you want to go up by yourself or you want me to come with you.
No, tag along, please.
you guys are
Pardon?
stealthy as fuck.
I said tag along, please.
As you guys poke your heads out the top, as you guys ascend these stairs, it is literally the coldest you have ever felt. It's like incredibly cold up here, and as you poke your head up out of the stairs, you see a couple things. Give me one sec. You see. Actually, roll me perceptions.
Nice.
Kinda nice.
You see a cloaked humanoid at the base of a very large bird. And she's kind of like stroking it, but her back is turned towards you.
Where is this?
At the top, they went up another flight of stairs.
Oh,
Does this bird look at all familiar, or like it's something I've seen before, or?
It looks like the same bird that left the tower the first night you saw Grimscale.
So for references purposes, how big is this bird? Like
bigger than a banana.
compared to the humanoid that's petting it or whatever.
Would some say it is large, huge, if you would?
Tarrascan proportions.
Banana for scale, please.
It's hard to see with your heads just like a little bit up here. It's hard to get kind of like that scale, but it looks to be gargantuan.
Oh, that's a big bird. That is a big fucking bird. That's a shit ton of KFC right there.
Do the birds have large talons?
Pardon sense?
Has anyone seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Oh,
No.
yeah. haven't seen that show in fucking forever.
Same, man. It's been like 10 years.
But yeah, that's what you see as you peek your head up out of the.
Okay.
Out of the
I'm gonna look at
Where
Gail
you
and
guys-
turn around and just walk down the stairs.
Yeah, it's a big fucking bird.
Yeah.
you rejoin the crew.
Look at everyone and be like, just so you guys know, there's a really big bird up there.
A big fucking bird. What'd you call it? A fuck ton of KFC. I don't know what KFC is. That must be something where you're from. But yeah, that big thing, that big motherfucker that was flying across the sky. I'm pretty sure that's it. Like the snow coming out of its ass.
The hooded figure, did it look? Was it like human size? Was it like elf size, dwarf?
Human sized. Looked to be a human sized creature.
Anyone wouldn't know anything about that, would they?
Velen. Asking her.
She's against the wall following your nails, and she's like, oh, well, I'd reckon that's probably the Frost Maiden herself.
Casually.
The bird or the human?
The human. I mean, she is known to have a human form.
I think we've seen it like twice now, actually. On occasion. Well, I don't think this is... I hate to end up in a situation where we fuck ourselves down the road again like we already have, but I don't think we're necessarily qualified to be dealing with this kind of shit right now. Something feels lacking.
Well, weren't we trying to get here's I wanted to mention this last
We're
time.
trying
but,
to get to the other side of the tower anyway.
I was gonna say we were trying to get to the other side of the tower, and then I think we went very much deeper in here than we intended to.
Yeah. I mean, we could always just go... Well, see, the thing was... Villain. Who... What was Nass supposed to have taken from you?
We need Professor Scant so we can get to Netheril. And I believe Nass has Professor Scant.
So what did we need? Is Nass at the glacier?
Supposedly she came to this island looking for the codicil, but if it's in our hands, she obviously hasn't found it yet.
So she might still be here.
She nods her head. And I hate to retcon, but with a nat 20 on that perception, you probably would have also noticed something glistening in that nest upstairs, but you wouldn't have gotten a good look at it.
Oh no. No.
Well, now, do we want to maybe wait for the giant bird to leave, or does it think the bird's going to be there for a while?
Yeah. We might be better off waiting on it to leave.
Well, there's still the person up there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm less scared of... Well, I don't know. If she is a Frost Maiden, then that's concerning.
Just slightly.
But if it is a normal person, I don't know. One thing can only leave by flying off the tower, and the other one can only leave by coming down those stairs, supposedly. So.
Well, if it's the Frostmaiden, do you really think fucking stairs are gonna be? Who knows? Maybe.
True. True. I saw a book somewhere that had a big owl on the front of it, so who knows? Yeah, maybe if we just file all the stairs down so it's slick, she'll just slip and bust her ass and we'll be done with it.
Some Scooby-Doo trap shit.
Yeah. Get those fucking Looney Tunes sound effects.
You defeated her.
And now to unmask you, take off, just fucking go to reach
Whar
for his face,
whar.
take it off. it's just the fish head from before.
She was there the whole time.
Okay, well, do we want to maybe just wait for a bit, see if they fuck off, and then we can go up there and nab that?
Mr. Lego speaker. Yeah. I mean, I didn't, but would I have seen that with the 18 too that was glistening, or is that just a Gale's thing?
Yeah, with an 18 you would have seen that as well.
Okay.
And you had
Also-
only poked your heads up, so it
Yeah.
was difficult to see everything, but
Part of me also doesn't want to make anything, and this is out of character, but like, part of me doesn't want to make any drastic choices right now when we're missing basically half the group.
Yeah.
so you guys are gonna wait it out, or
Yeah.
I think we'll wait. Oh, what's Othala saying? Nibbles knows the most intimate questions to ask.
Yeah, with the big shiny thing up there, I don't think the greedy dragon is the best option to send up there. The gold thralled. Maybe I could talk to her head with psychic whispers, just freak her out a little bit. It's also a
We need some
terrible
plan.
idea. I feel like she'd
But I
probably be
mean-
able to trace that for some reason. I just legendary
Just follow
action.
the wire, man.
Yeah.
Legendary action. Fuck with the rogue.
Yeah. Yeah, we took away all your reactions. No more dodge. I think we should just wait it out.
Yeah, let's wait like an
Any
hour or
other-
so.
any other anyone else have anything else they want to do, or if
I
not,
don't know where I am right now, so.
Fred,
in the top
Biggs, you
left of
guys
the
have been
map.
quiet this time.
But we're all together.
You guys
Is Fred
are
even
all
there?
together.
Oh, okay.
Wait, did Fred die? Oh no. I guess we have even less people than I thought we did.
Fred's dead.
He probably was watching.
No, I'm here. Sorry, since I'm watching a game and I have company over.
Oh, gotcha.
So it's either wait for the supposed frost maiden to leave. There's a shiny thing up in the rock's nest, or we leave the tower and keep going towards where that method or whatever allegedly saw the body. I think those are like our three options right now.
Well, we're already here. We might as well just see if we can wait for them to fuck off.
Yeah. If we do wait it out though, I feel like we should probably go over to this room and like hide behind the walls and wait.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So we're not the first thing she sees as she comes down. Which is what I'm gonna do. The shield guardian.
Can take some a block of wood and put it in front of itself. Just like hold it.
I have the I think I still have Gale's portable hole.
Oh, do you have that?
I think I still have it. You given it to me a while back to put the shield guardian in, and I was just carrying his
Well,
head
either
around.
way, it's someone in the party has it. So
Yeah, we're just passing Gale's hole around the party.
there you go. Exactly.
Let me ask, do you mind if I hang on to this for a little bit?
Oh, if you got some plan for it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it up and have the shield guardian hop into it. It's the hardest thing to
And
hide
he,
right
he's
now.
he's like full health, isn't he? Because like he regenerates HP.
Yeah. He's back to beefy.
Do you fly up the stairs, Nibbles?
Oh, is Nibbles going for it?
You're just keeping watch.
I didn't see the little message there.
Out of character. Would really be any way to roll to see? I feel like somewhere I've read that like rocks and dragons aren't necessarily the best. Like they get along very well because they're kind of like vying for that sky dominance thing. Like, would that rock be able to like sniff Nibbles out? Or any of us for that matter. I mean, we're like literally like 10 feet below it at this point.
Do you question
We're
for
also really
Nibbles?
close to two possible things that absolutely have legendary actions. So
Yeah, yeah,
they probably already know we're here.
yeah.
Do you just peek your head up, or do you kind of like fly up and like get a look of what's up there?
Smear some snow on Nibbles so that she's white and she'll just blend in. I like how a thought's like it's welcome to try and come downstairs before it just lifts the whole top of the fucking tower off and just throws it somewhere. It's like, hey.
Okay, Nibbles, you can roll a perception. You see more or less the same scene I described to Vorin and Gale. However, the item in the nest that's glistening, you know what that is right away. That is a crystal dragon egg.
Stentz has that new book and he wants to use it.
Yeah. I'm like, what the fuck is a crystal dragon egg? Is it a crystal in the shape of a dragon egg? Is it a crystal dragon's egg? Alright, calm down, Mandalorian.
It's probably too big for Nibbles herself to carry. Nibbles might be able to roll it.
Yeah.
Nibbles, don't roll the egg.
She's doing
It
that
is not a
lumberjack,
soccer ball.
that lumberjack log dance or whatever the fuck, just with the egg. Yeah, no. You have to get that out from underneath a giant berg, over the lip of a nest, past the fucking frost maiden. Like, I don't know about that.
All right. So, is there anything else you guys want to do for this hour?
For the current hour? No. You get a ration?
Let's go talk to the owl.
Do you follow up the stairs, Ophelia?
No.
Let's say please. Fred's over here practicing a new language.
Does the owl hear it?
There's not an owl.
Hmm. I thought you said it was a bird.
Like it. There we
It's
go.
a bird, but it's not an owl.
Oh, I thought.
I was saying, forgot. Did we take the statue, the one that we had found in that little treasure room, or did we leave it there still?
I don't know. Did you guys take that?
I think we left it there, and we're gonna come back for it. Maybe.
I think that's what we
I
did.
remember taking with. I think the only thing I remember is the jug.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think that was it.
Jug?
Yeah, it's like an alchemical jug. I think that's the only thing
Still
we
don't
did.
know
We
what's in it.
took that and the gold. I think that was it.
Oh yeah, the one with like the multiple holes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Downstairs, an hour passes and nothing happens. However, upstairs happens a bit differently. Nibbles, you're going to be in the top left quadrant.
Nibbles, no.
Nibbles, oh no! Don't go into the light, Nibbles!
The humanoid figure turns around, and it is an owl. It's like a humanoid with like an owl head,
There it
and
is.
she looks at you, and she slowly turns, like slower as she notices you, and then a gust of cold wind rushes behind her, and her cloak flies back, and her mouth opens, but in your mind, you hear the word leave.
Wait, so if that's the owl, what the hell's the bird?
Okay, do you know what a rock is?
No.
Okay, think.
Oh, I know what a rock is, like a stone.
No, it's a bird called a rock. It's like a giant bird. The human figure that was standing up there has an owl's head.
I thought a rock was like a bird-human mixture.
No, that's a harpy.
Nah.
Rocks are just big burbs.
Yeah, they're just big birds.
Big fucking birds.
I think you're thinking of a hippie.
Do you relay this information, Nibbles?
A sad chirp.
This is for sure what this character looks like.
Is this it? Is it the thing?
Uh,
So if she had an owl head, did she like not turn her body? She just turned her head 180 or whatever.
she turned her full body.
God damn, that'd be creepy.
Yep.
Oh, Slav Squad.
Fuck. Where's that picture of her in a bikini, bro?
What
Where
the
is
fuck?
that?
Skyrim.
Where is that? I know we have that in here somewhere.
It's probably buried.
Yeah, this thing is like the oldest fucking message.
Did you send it before, Enola?
Yeah.
And Nala, if you're, or Vorin, if you're still wondering if it's a crystal or an egg, you can roll a survival, but it's going to be a tough survival check.
You say
For
for
me?
Nibbles?
Or anyone who's curious about that.
Nice.
That
the
Alright.
is an egg that belongs to a crystal dragon.
Yeah.
Play Wendell.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
I was looking for it. Yeah. How important would a crystal dragon egg be? Like, is it worth like risking this encounter over?
Well, we could have another Nibbles, but crystallized. Who would play her?
Well, initially I thought that glimmering thing was Professor Scant, and maybe the rock had just eaten ass. And we could have just figured out a way to get rid of it, but like, I don't. To be honest, I'm in favor of leaving. Because if there's anything that creepy women have taught me in my time in Icewind Dale, is that we should probably listen to them. Because the last time one told us, we let 2 dragons go. And look where we are now.
Well, why are we over here? Like, real quick. I thought we were
hiding,
going up these stairs. Oh, okay.
in case she comes down the stairs.
We could cause a diversion and try to take it.
Where?
What do you mean?
We're at the top of a tower. Where would you possibly cause a diversion at? In this room? So she comes in the room with us upstairs
Oh
where the rock
no,
is?
no.
Outside of the tower? How are you gonna get to
Since
the outside of the tower?
how big is an egg? How big is an egg? Like, can Nibbles
Um,
carry it?
No.
Nibbles cannot carry it.
What about? Give me a second to find something.
There's nowhere you can cause a diversion here that doesn't lead one of those two things to us. I mean, if you want to just sprint the stairs, run and jump off the top of the tower, I'm pretty sure that would kind of throw him for a loop.
Since what about a giant owl? Do you think a giant owl could
Giant
pick
owl
up?
could probably pick up the egg, yeah.
I hope that thing eats your owl.
Well, I don't have to be the giant owl.
Well, we see it's a crystal, whatever, or so the crystal thing, because Nibble shared that with us. But if you know now, if you're thinking about it, it's not the orb. What was our reason for being on top of this tower? We're looking for the orb, aren't we?
Yeah. It's like things don't if it's not the orb, we have no reason to be here because the whole purpose of finding the orb was so that we could combine it with the Codicil of White, get to Netherreal per Velen's idea, and then that would help us end Ariel's curse on Icewind Dale.
Valen's behind Vorin and like nodding, like
Yeah, but I'm just
Well,
thumbs over the
how
shoulder.
do
What
you-
she said.
how do you think we should go about getting the thingy, villain? Villain.
What
Villain.
what thing are you talking about? Are you talking about Pastor Scant?
Is the dragon egg not the orb that we're thinking of?
No, it's not.
No.
It's two
I'm
completely different things.
confused. I'm
Okay.
so
Professor-
confused
It's
right now.
completely different. It's a completely different thing.
Oh, okay.
The
I
dragon
thought,
egg.
I
The
thought
dragon is a dragon
was like
egg.
a part of
The
this.
professor orb is a professor orb.
Yeah.
Okay, I was lost. I zoned out while they were upstairs.
So we don't really have much reason to be here.
Oh, do
You
we
know,
want
we
to go
need
check
that
in on
dragon
our
egg.
favorite frost maiden?
Wait, say that again, Biggs.
We need that dragon egg
What for?
because we might get two nibbles.
So back to my plan, yeah.
we got DLC Nibbles. Nibbles but crystal.
What about you, Adol? Your face is lighting up like you're trying to say something.
We name it Kibbles, Crystal Nibbles.
Cribbles.
Crimples. Cripples.
So we're
And
leaving.
Yeah, I mean we don't. I don't see what good a crystal dragon egg would do us, unless you want to think about like the long con where we get the dragon egg, we raise the dragon fights the rock, and then we come back here and then we deal with Ariel then. But there's I don't.
I feel like
That's long.
So
I
Sounds
feel
like
like
a great
dragons
plan.
aren't like raisable like that. I think it's just gonna be born intelligent and it's just gonna kill us.
yeah, real quick,
Yeah.
how long does it
I have
take a
no-
dragon to grow?
I have no knowledge of how.
Well, we ran into baby dragons last time, and
Well, see, that's the
Nibbles,
thing.
how
Is
long
like
have you been a small dragon?
it's pretty large. I imagine it's
And-
bigger than Nibbles.
When can Nibbles become big dragon?
She doesn't.
What?
she doesn't. She's stuck like
She
that.
doesn't.
She's
She's
a
a pseudo
pseudo
dragon. She's not a baby dragon.
It's a completely
It's like a
different
less. Nibbles is like a lesser dragon thing.
Get fucked, Nibbles.
Pseudo dragon.
Can
Yeah,
always
Nibbles
cast
only has a lifespan of like 50. Oh, fuck.
can cast
What
like
the
enlarge,
fuck?
reduce to make a big Nibbles.
15 years. That. Oh, okay. Whew. We're fine.
Yeah, until we do a time skip. Until we inherit a
Ah, shit.
restaurant and do a time skip.
The restaurant arc, no!
Well, partners,
Fire
I
on them.
reckon it's time to skedaddle.
If we do a restaurant arc, I'm gonna go
Forgot
into
about that
tax
shit.
evasion.
I think it's like I don't know, because I know like so you have your like chromatic dragons and everything like that tend to be more on the evil side. Then you have your metallic dragons or whatever tend to be a little more gentle in their predisposition. But a crystal dragon, I have no fucking clue how that thing's gonna be.
What color's the crystals?
I mean, crystals are usually prisms. It's like you end up being like a culmination of like everything. I would imagine. I don't know what the fuck a crystal would be like.
There's colors
Naz
on a
knows
crystal.
that, but I don't think Gale does. About the dragons.
If you want, you can roll survival, but it's going to be a difficult check.
Who?
Anyone who's curious about crystal dragons.
Where's my survival?
Kale's
That's
got
probably
it.
enough. What are you guys curious about?
Oh, well, I mean, he was trying to find out. Nala was asking. Well, I'm not sure if it was Nala or Vorn or
Born.
both.
Both.
Was asking about like the disposition of crystal dragons as opposed to like you saying how chromatics are always like evil and like brass are always usually on the good side.
Crystal dragons fall into a family of dragons known as the gemstone dragons. All gemstone dragons are typically neutral.
Okay.
As far as alignments go.
We
Um,
can use those gemstones.
You would know that crystal dragons and gemstone dragons in general are very like psionic based dragons.
Mm-hmm.
And probably just by living on the land, Gale, and I feel like you may have seen it in a book or heard tales of them. Not sure about you, Nibbles, but this is kind of what crystal dragons look like.
Nibbles just fills for other dragons.
They
Ew.
enjoy the frigid, cold climates. And as they grow older, their scales become very white and then slowly become like more transparent. And they almost like bend and refract light as light is shining onto the dragon. Essentially, it has like these horns that kind of like levitate with the dragon, and the dragon's horns will usually shift with the dragon's mood. They'll either like lie back if the dragon is scared or is curious about something, but they'll stick straight up if the dragon's angry. Or they'll kind of like sway side to side if the dragon's happy or excited about something.
Take notes.
But
These are good
Fucking
body
dog.
language notes in case we run into other dragons later, crystal dragons later.
The fucking
yeah.
dog.
And I guess one fun fact about crystal dragons is you would know that they usually study the stars.
They're made of crystals.
They're not made of crystals, but they do look like crystals.
Oh.
Here's another depiction of a crystal dragon. Perhaps one that might be a little bit older.
That one looks cooler.
Well, I personally don't think it's risking our lives over right now. I know someone that's not here has an interest in dragons, but
Cronus coughs as he T-poses.
yeah.
What do you mean? Nibbles is right there.
Just so you guys know, I'll probably be heading out around 7 my time, so like about 10 more minutes.
Okay.
Did Amon say like is he gone? How long is he gone for?
I think at least another week.
I know he was trying to get like his laptop working yesterday, but I'm not sure if he got it working.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe if he's like working right now, and that's why he can't attend, or he just doesn't have his laptop.
I feel that he's playing Final Fantasy. So I don't think he's working.
He's like 3 hours away. Let me just go knock on his door.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I was like, oh, he's playing Final Fantasy. I wonder if why isn't he at D&D? Because I was gonna say I'd like to definitely like to get his input here right now.
Yeah.
We get stopped for the session and stew on it for a week.
I'll be right back.
It's up to you guys. What would you guys like to do? You'd have a
Well-
vote on it.
Well, I was only saying because either way, I'm heading out in like 10 minutes here. So
Yeah.
it's just like I don't know how many people are gonna be left at that point.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if anything, once we go like achieve, my vote is we leave, we go look till we can find the orb or whatever. It's not like this giant fucking tower is going anywhere.
The egg hatches and grows into a full-grown dragon over the course of 3 hours.
Yeah, but it's neutral, supposedly. Yeah, like it's not gonna. Like I don't see the urgency in dealing with that right now. Facing two big bad guys for an egg that we might not be able to do anything with. I think
I'm
our
back.
chances are better
Welcome back.
heading along Belen's thing. Trying to get to Netherreal. That's mine.
Before I left, did someone say something about the session? There's something that Lex said.
We're having a vote. Do you guys want to end it here? Fight O'Real or leave the tower?
Well, how long until we normally end? I forget.
It's about 40 minutes.
No.
I'm just in the camp. I know I've said it before, but I'm in the camp of like I don't want to make any rash decisions without the majority of the party being here to have input or say. If that makes sense.
Fair enough.
I'm
Yeah.
being told to go do something, so I might be going here in a second bit.
All right. So, are we gonna end it then?
And
Yeah.
that'd be both of us. That'd be both of
Sadly,
us gone
sorry.
here in like 5-10 minutes.
On that note, as you guys debate on what to do next,
Indeed, the
a
session.
very energetic set of feet begin walking down the stairs, and as she
Oh, that's
gets
what
to
she
a
looks like.
point where she can see all of you,
Just making a
Her-
decision for us.
Yeah.
her footsteps slow, and her head slowly turns to face all of you. And she opens her beak, and in your minds, she says, "Leave. Leave at once." That's where we're going to end for today.
Okay. Well,
All right.
stew on that for a week. What are we gonna do with
Yeah.
this?
Bikini Owl was telling us to get out of here.
Thanks for
Oh,
the
it's
session,
small.
Stints.
Yeah, no
see,
problem.
See now he's
I need it.
Oh,
So he's got me muted, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hold
Like
on. Hold up.
100%.